Jeffrey Bezos.
Wait, wait, wait!
Sean the non-believer! Sean! Sean!
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Good morning. Okay, that looks good. Everything looks good. I think it's good. Are we good? Good morning. I logged on and I realized I kind of like logged off in a hurry yesterday. My inventory was full, so I've been like running around trying to clear it out real quick. Or at least, you know, trade stuff for seals and things like that. Hi, Clara. Thank you for the 25 stream streak. Heck yeah. Good morning, Florine. Thank you for the Prime sub, UA. 10 months. Heck yeah. Oh, 10-month streak, but 13 months. Yo, nice. Hello, Elsie. Enjoying the new alerts. I see the new redeems. A Biscoff latte. Rialto, I think. Are there cookie butter syrups? I feel like I've seen something like that recently. But I feel like that would be, you know, if you did that. Or like a vanilla and a cinnamon and maybe like graham cracker. Good morning, Val. Izzy, you're right. I hope everybody is staying warm because, ooh, I saw Jules LeBron was posting about how she got up. It was cold, so she turned her heat up, but it caused like thermal shock because the temperature outside was so starkly different from the temperature inside, and her window shattered. So keep that in mind. Thank you for the resub, Cassie. Cassiel, how are you? How's it going? Oh, -11. It's currently -27. Yeah, the wind chill. The wind chill is what gets you. Ooh. Oh, Chobani makes a cookie butter creamer. I know, right? Between that and the exploding trees? No, thank you. I rebuke this. Thankfully, it hasn't been super cold here. Like, I'm like right outside of where that would be going on. I was looking at the map like, please don't come here. Please don't come here. I don't want to deal with the cold. It's 49. 49 sounds like a nice summer's day. Compared to -50. I started putting on a pot of water and milk when I take Kai outside and turn it on as high as the heat and go. Oh, then you have something hot when you come back inside. Oh, that's smart. So you can warm up. You blame AI? I feel like it's safe to blame AI for a lot of things that are wrong in the world. Oh yeah, hopefully they close it and you get a paid day off, Rialto. That would be awesome. Who doesn't love that? Free day off, more time to play games. Everyone keeps sending winter warmth on Finch. Oh, yeah. I'm glad it's been nice for you, though. That's good. Biscoff spread. They do have a Biscoff spread. Delicious. Another gamer, hi. Cassiel, one time, this is really stupid. One time I raided out, it was to Idrisil actually. And I had like the last thing I had copied and pasted, I thought I copied and pasted my raid message. And no, it was my TikTok stream key. Thankfully that changes, so it wasn't like a huge deal, but I saw it, like I just like automatically Control V enter, and then I was like, oh shit. Awkward. Whoopsie doodle. Oh, speaking of TikTok. I should probably get going on there. There we go. There we go. All of Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota got an exploding tree warning. Ooh. It's not as dangerous as it sounds. Yeah, did you read the book The Hatchet when you were in elementary school? I had to read that. And the main character talks about it because like he like lives in the woods for a while all alone and is like trying to survive. But yeah, like the way, you know, physics work, like the tree, the inside is like, you know, pretty insulated under normal conditions. But when it's that cold, then there's going to be, you know, that expansion that happens of the, you know, liquid inside the tree. So, yeah, it's not like from the pictures I've seen, it just looks like the tree got, you know, shredded, but it's still standing. Happy Friday. Yeah. Stay warm, yes. Hopefully, nobody has to deal too much with the exploding trees, but stay safe out there. Nonetheless, and insulate your windows, apparently. Like, we've had to do that, but mostly to keep, you know, like, when it's super cold, like, there's the coldness. It's not the coldness radiating off of it, but it feels like that. Do not use your generator inside if the power goes out. That is excellent, excellent advice. Because especially like they put off exhaust, so you can't smell the carbon monoxide as it's slowly filling your home, and yeah. Scary. So yeah, have that outside. Thank you for this streak. Now they're getting my 7th streak, lucky number 7. I almost got on stream early to just do my makeup, and then I was embarrassed. I don't know why I'd be embarrassed, though. Like, I don't want anybody to see me. I thought about it. It would have been fine. It'd be cute. You'd watch that? I could just, like, hop on as soon as the kids head out the door, and then I can yap. Then that means a pre-makeup stream. Yeah, like just for Twitch though. The gremlins on TikTok don't get the fun stuff. Yeah, just chat and makeup. Oh, the boiling water where you toss it into the super freezing air. I want to see that so bad. It looks really cool. Like, you just have to be really careful when you do it. I've had to find other ways for the... Welcome, new friends. Other ways for the birds and beauties to stay home. Oh, or to stay warm. To stay home. Oh, yes. Yes. So they can be cozy because it's kind of hard for them. They're so small. Your birds are so cute. And so are your bearded dragons. Like, so cutie. They need to stay warm. Okay. What are we doing? I think that's all I had to yap about. I heard more about Marvel Rivals drama, but then I'm just like, yeah, I feel like people are just going to dissect it until there's nothing left. It's kind of all anyone's talking about. At least on my TikTok feed. Like, all right.
Wait.
You make an excellent point, Val. I interpret that as meaning we need more hot people to look at in the game. You can boil water or make food and keep them in a thermos. Oh yeah, for power outages. Oh, I get kisses and thanks. Oh wait. Okay. The drama went deeper. I didn't realize one of the girls was in charge of the main Rivals creator networks. Oh my gosh. We need more hot bum boys for me to ship my wall with. You made it! Terry, hello! not work. Boo. I'm just kidding. You're here in spirit. Thank you for being here. So, shall we get into it? Obligatory YouTube opening. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I am Pisces Moon Pie. Today we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. We are continuing the post-Endwalker 6.1 patch MSQ. Thank you. Have a good day. Hopefully your workday goes smoothly. Good vibes. No work drama, just smooth sailing. She was using her power to silence a creator that was being slandered. He made a video to clear the air, and she said, "Don't do that." You're out? I was defending myself. What? That whole thing sounds like a mess, like very clicky mess. It kind of makes me glad I'm not part of that community. Yikes. Yikes. Boop. I was selling triple triad cards for MGP. Look at this crap. Look at, I have so much dye. Why? This is all the space I have. That's okay for today. We'll worry about that another time. So I like the, tech wear, futuristic glam. I actually like pairing it with fantasy glam. So it's kind of like a mix. I feel like that's sort of the vibe. Final Fantasy, like, the other games aside from 16 have been kind of like there's a kind of a mix going on with it. You know what I mean? It's very Mean Girls. It resonates with people outside the community because it's not about the game, it's about clicks and how this is really making a bad name for women in gaming. Yeah. Because I was, reading in comment sections because this is like consuming a soap opera or, it's a mess. And so many people in comment sections, and they might be bots, because they had no profile picture, no followers, no content, no nothing. They were just being super misogynistic about females in gaming. Meh. Like, can we not? Because even Kingsman said, no, we're not going to don't use my name to go be sexist. You love to mix the glams too? I know, we have like a similar vibe, not the same vibe. I feel like you're better at it than I am. Okay, you know what though? Look at my Chocobo saddlebag. I have a problem. I have so much like random food and I have a ton of fishing bait. I had minions I was gonna give away, and then did I give them away or did I get rid of them? I don't know. Anyway, I have a baby raptor if anyone wants one. They're very, that is my favorite minion right now. It's so cute. Like, look it. Baby raptor, do 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 do. Yeah, he's just a little guy. Here, sweet baby. He's just a little guy. The little wing flaps. It's so cute, right? Wait, am I going the right way? I wasn't even paying attention. I was just like walking and talking. It's Jinian! Hi, I left you here, standing here for quite a while, and I'm really sorry. But I had to raid. You know how it is. Vritra is warming to his role as satrap. Clearly all those years behind the curtain were not spent napping. What do I want to do this as? I guess it doesn't really matter. We can change. I have plenty of jobs to be. Thank you for putting forth Causel's name. Those whose lives he enriched will take comfort in seeing his legacy honored. He's unemployed, so it's not like he's doing anything else. Yeah, he's just like aura farming in the corner or whatever. You'll forgive me for not speaking sooner, but I bear a message from your Archon Y'shtola. She asks that you meet her at the High Crucible at your earliest convenience. He is living the dream. Rumor has it that since racists are mad that Bad Bunny is performing at the Super Bowl, they decided to add an all-American white man band to pacify them. And it was Green Day. Them adding Green Day is, you know, like, I know the rumor is why, but they did add Green Day. So it does feel a little very much like F you, right? Green Day. The band that sings American Idiot. Like, okay. Understood, thank you. Y'shtola must have finished her study of the Void Gate. Shall we hear what she has to say then? I will go with you. I hope they pull a Kendrick Lamar. Me too. I thought the satrap would be too busy setting up the foundation. My clerks have been the well-oiled cogs of this administration since before Ahwan assumed the office. They understand what needs to be done. And I'm curious to learn what conclusions your Archon has reached concerning the gate's unique construction. I did not want to watch the Super Bowl. I usually don't because I'm not into sports ball. I watched a couple when the Seahawks were playing because, like, I'm a Washingtonian. Like, come on. But I might watch it just for Green Day and Bad Bunny now. Like, as you wish. Allow me to lead the way, Your Excellency. I watched the clips on YouTube. I don't like sports ball. I wouldn't be surprised considering I think it was Cheeto using Rage Against the Machine for his campaign. Yeah, they don't know what anything stands for. I've never watched a Super Bowl, but I might actually do it this year. As you wish. Princess Diaries reference? Princess Diaries? Princess Bride. Oh my god. Brain thinks one thing, but mouth is doing something else entirely. I can't be held responsible for what I say today because I don't know what's going on. Bridging the rift. Okay, we're going up. The High Crucible, yes. Yes. I have eyes, I swear. Why is there a football match during my Bad Bunny Green Day concert? Rude. Oh yeah, of course Rage Against the Machine would be pissed. Pissed. People were calling me stupid for saying that, pointing out Rage Against the Machine. Well, Tom Morello doing the Raid song, Everything Burns. Like, not political, just play the game. If you put Tom Morello in anything, it's automatically political. And, like, I don't know the story of the Raid, but I have listened to the song and the lyrics. I'm like, damn. For one who claims that it's too late to save his sister, Vreecher seems awfully interested in whatever revelations Y'shtola might have to share. He is. He's very observant. I lucked out and my boyfriend doesn't care for sports. Mr. Moonpie played football, but he doesn't really care about watching football. I won't be subjected to sports ball on the TV when we move in together. Win. Score. Awesome. There's a 14 orchestra. Oh, are you going to go? Every single song from the current tier is so good. Bold of you to assume they have critical thinking. Yeah, I know. I'm giving them too much credit. Also, like, someone was pointing out, like, I think This whole moment in history is revealing that it's not just people who are misinformed, people who are uneducated, people who are just dumb. People are flat out evil. Like, now I see it. You played football in grade school? Oh, well, when you, are endowed, things can get a little difficult. Oh my gosh, when they complain about political stories and entertainment, when it's Final Fantasy or freaking Star Trek. Star Trek that's been woke since literally day negative, not even day one, day negative. They had to redo the cast because the network censored them and said that they couldn't have a female first officer. Like, hello? Hi, Nix, how are you? Oh, they dropped? Ooh. Ooh. You were a jock as a kid? Aww. Only football I cared about was my brother in high school. People are evil and they lack thought and empathy. They should come to Wolf's Den for some 1v1, right? Let's PvP him. Okay, Yashul, what do you have to say? Something Void Gate.
Right, here we all are.
Oh, I forgot. I got too comfortable doing raids and having to read everything, so we've got important cutscenes going on here. Serious business.
You discovered something new.
I took a closer look at that device. I was able to determine how it keeps the Void Gate sealed, but not how it might instead be employed to expand the opening. For that, I would need to reference the technique developed by Vritra's alchemists, no records of which appear to have survived the intervening years.
We know this, so why have you sent for us? Have you learned aught of value or not?
Patience, good sir. One must introduce the subject before launching into specifics.
He's not really known for patience.
From what we understand, travel between worlds is accomplished by passing through the nebulous rift which exists between them. Picture, if you will, the moment you were called to the first.
Don't remind me.
You touched a focus of some kind to help the Exarch pinpoint your location. His summoning spell then channeled the energies of the Crystal Tower to begin your journey to his world. The magics tore a hole in the wall separating source and shard, and cast you into the intervening nothingness.
My face is covering it, but Yotsu's right there. Oh,
In that place,
my heart.
the laws of nature hold no sway. Yet even through this realm of temporal and spatial instability, you were borne safely to your destination in the first. The feat that guided you across such an unimaginable distance, both physical and metaphorical, was nothing short of a miracle.
Then what of the many voids sent found in the source? Who guides them here, and how?
An excellent question. Though there are several methods by which the Void's denizens might intrude upon our world, the rituals of summoning are the most typical. For example, let us consider the gargoyle, a creature of middling power.
That's not creepy at all.
To call upon such an entity, the prospective summoner must force open a void gate.
Uh-huh.
The portal lasts but a moment and is relatively small, allowing only an imp or other lesser being to squeeze through with their physical body intact.
Okay.
Our more powerful gargoyle, however, is too large for that. Creating a gate big enough for him would require vast amounts of energy, far beyond the reserves of any one mortal practitioner. Instead, 'tis far more common to bring over only the entity's soul. We had a taste of that ourselves when a certain exarch dragged us to the first. And just as our bodies remained in our world, the Void Sense physical form is left behind in the 13th.
This sounds familiar. Is this not
Once at
how
its destination,
Reaper works?
The summoned soul is granted a temporary shell to inhabit. In the gargoyle's case, a stone effigy has proven a suitable vessel.
That's horrifying, actually.
Wait. You said that Voidsent must be called here deliberately by someone in the source, reeled in like a fisherman with his catch.
Exactly. For a being to navigate the chaos of the rift, with or without form, there must needs be a guiding agent on the other side.
When the hordes poured forth from Alag's Great Gate, it was the technologists who drew them through. Though to my knowledge, planar fissures are in essence natural passages between our world and the void, which require no such guidance to traverse.
Okay, so I'm at least far enough in the Black Mage quests and stuff that, yes, I know about that part.
Why is only the boundary between the source and the 13th so fragile? So much so that it often tears open of its own accord.
Good question.
I believe solving that mystery is key to understanding travel between the source and its reflections.
And how do you intend to get your answers?
Answers mentioned.
No, the danger is too great.
Perhaps. But what some call danger, others think of as adventure.
Why are you looking at me?
Were you not listening to my tale? Never mind that the means to expand the gate has been lost to the ages. Even could you force the portal wide enough, you would be greeted by an army of murderous horrors the very instant you step through.
Murderous horrors are my specialty.
I assure you I was most attentive. And I agree that to go alone would be certain death. But if I were to bring along one who has already braved the 13th and humbled the cloud of darkness, well, I imagine my chances would be much improved.
Who, me? so much for taking it easy.
Since when were you one for the quiet life?
Listen, I want the quiet life.
Once again, I put my life in your ever-reliable hands.
But we don't get to choose the life we have sometimes.
That said,
The quiet
as much
life
as I would like
evades
to march
me.
straight back to the Void Gate, there is the small matter of being unable to open it without the Satrap's personal authority.
Oh.
As I've said before, I will grant you and yours any boon you choose to name, provided it does not endanger my people.
You have my word that we will take every precaution. Not a single void scent will be allowed to threaten Radzatan, assuming we manage to expand the portal in the first place.
You have a plan.
Actually, I had hoped you might help us with that. I presume the alchemists you retained supplied you with some explanation of their methodology.
That they did. House Daimir was overseeing the project.
Daimir. Ah, yes. The family associated with the great work.
I'm glad she remembered because I forgot.
I did not fully comprehend the theory, but their research began with a void scent which had slipped through the fissure. After a thorough examination, they created an arcane simulacrum possessed of similar qualities. A man-made void scent, if you will. It was apparently indispensable in their efforts to enlarge the gate.
A man-made void scent?
What?
Yes. Being great admirers of the Archons, House Daimir submitted detailed notes to Charlene's official committee. They expected praise and accolades for their simulacrum, and were thus devastated to be informed that their work had been classified as prohibited material.
If that's true, then those notes might still be stored in a forbidden archive somewhere. Not Google, of course, since that library had yet to be built. Which leaves us with...
With Graha's favorite place to sneak around.
Indeed. Numenon's restricted stacks may very well hold a copy. In which case, I say we head directly to Charlene.
Unless you anticipate needing help to reach the high shelf. I see myself being of little use. Go on
We
ahead.
could always use
Still
someone
need to
tall
find
to help
Mirage
us reach.
about the Khazal Foundation.
Let us be on our way as well.
They are resolved to venture into the void. Do I sit idly by?
Do what you want. Are we for real? I hope you can't hear that. I hear the garbage truck is really loud outside. Okay.
Happy Friday.
Dredge, hello!
I hope you enjoyed the raids yesterday. I'm glad I can watch a bit today too.
Yay! Thank you for the resub. Is emote only still on? There we go. Okay. Thank you, thank you. The raids were fun. Yeah, Yeah, that's probably what the sound is. Like, what the heck? That's so loud. Like, for real? Oh, I got the astro weapon you were looking at. It's like it's just a tombstone one. I was like, oh, that's cool. I want like a techie one though. I don't think I have access at this level to like a techie one. So I'm kind of bummed out. Oh, we can't go to Google. Luna, you're right. It does sound like Google. There was audible noise from the mic. That's so annoying. It was that loud. Like, I have filters and stuff on to try to, you know, help with some of the noise, but like, I could hear it through my headphones, like over the music and everything. Like, hello? It was literally right there, like right outside. The Endwalker relic is techie. The Endwalker relics are Manderville related, correct? The ambient noise. Okay, so that means I have to catch up in the Manderville quests. Because I'm still in the Heavensward one. Mr. Moonpie and I were doing those together. And I'm kind of stuck. Like, if you see right here. Was it this one? I don't think it was that one. There's one where all I need to do is turn it in. It's like, we need to play together. Come on. Don't make me do this alone. Don't make me do the Manderville alone. Averna enter Numenon's restricted archives with a minimum of fuss. We must secure the permission of the Forum. First, however, we shall need enlist the cooperation of a member to broach the matter on our behalf. Who do you think might be inclined to assist us? No one springs to mind? What of Scholarch Montejain? He did come to Graha's defense during the inquiry, after all. Your wife caught up on those recently? She was annoyed? You haven't done the most recent Manderville quests? I like the Manderville quests because they're like goofy, but I promised I do hit them with Mr. Moonpie. It's just when he plays, he's like, I want to go to the club, which is fine. Like, I want to make sure everyone knows that when I was talking about people playing casual and I kind of like, oh, he's very casual. Like, that's fine. Like, it's okay to enjoy the game how you want. I wasn't meaning it like, he's a casual. But play with me. Don't go to the club. Ugh. That is totally not my vibe either. The Endwalker ones are good. Oh, Ooh. 'Tis settled. Let us head to Phenomenon and see if he's willing to help us once more. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, let's use the Aetheryte. Manderville is not for her. Manderville Mabos all over chat. I enjoy them, but I understand why people don't. They're very much meant to be comic relief, which there's always been comic relief in Final Fantasy. I apprenticed to Master Matoya at the age of 7 and labored under her tutelage for a full decade. I never had the chance to attend the studium. Neither did Thancred, as I recall. Soon after Master Louisoix took him in off the streets, he was put in the care of another Archon. His was a rigorous and practical education in the arts of espionage and survival. I sometimes wonder what my life would have been like had I pursued studies here instead. Tea at the last stand after a day of lectures? Oh, that does sound lovely. Afternoons with friends spent sipping tea and debating theories. Still, I wouldn't give up my time with Master Matoya for the world. The dank cave I studied in was about as far from the bright airy halls of academia as one could get, but it was a wondrous, magical childhood nonetheless. Aww. I might cry. Some of these optional dialogues, I'm just like, oh. Did I go? No. Oh, this is someone's office? Oh. Oh, that's actually like a cool like cooking surface. Crafting zone. So I've done the... Let's take a side quest here. The only one that I have access to... Okay. Okay, oh, well, I guess we're doing this. You know what? We'll change to Reaper for that, so I can at least have the experience on that. Am I in the right place? I did like the botanist ones, so like the gathering ones, and that quest was so cute. It was so cute. Oh, to be a young cat wizard girl living and learning from a wizened witch. Right? Living the dream, Yishtola. Yeah, like in there. Like the whole, like we had to plan their, you know, wedding. Like I was trying to help. This might be spoilers for that. But helping like play matchmaker. Oh, I love. It was so fun. I like when the quests are fun too and happy, not just all miserable sadness and, you know, existential dread. Ah, visitors, and quite esteemed ones at that. What may I do for you? Pray forgive the intrusion, Scholark, but we were hoping you might help us secure permission to enter Numenon's restricted archives. Oh, no further forays into the stacks this time, eh?
Wait.
Hi, Mike. Oh, what a welcome. I applaud this newfound sense of propriety, yet in this wide world of comparative serenity, what so compels you to disturb a vault of forbidden wisdom? Oh, you know, a little this, a little that. Maybe I should do the... Maybe I should look at the relics for Shadowbringers, because I need to do more Bozia, and I need, like, I really want that maiming vest, but I'm not far enough into it to get it. I really want it for Dawntrail. Would y'all want to play that with me? Fascinating. I had no idea such a technique existed. I would have been surprised if you had. If my assumption is correct, the research left behind by House Dimir has lain dormant in Charlene's archives for many centuries. And if you unearth this research, what then? Surely you don't intend to cross over into the void. Maybe, maybe not. That is, in fact, precisely what we intend. To what end, pray tell? To develop a method of traversing the rift, for one, that I might keep my word to a distant friend if she wants to go see Runar. Sentiment aside, I have journeyed to the end of existence. I have heard, felt, and thought endlessly about the truth of our world and the echo of its future, and yet I want to understand everything, to unravel it all down to its very last secret. What scholar worthy of the name wouldn't force open a void gate or two if a grand revelation was the promised reward? Heartfelt thought! Ah, marvelous! An audacious proposal worthy of Master Matoya herself. And after hearing the whys and wherefores, I, for one, do not believe you would use the knowledge for ill. I see no reason not to present your request to the forum's consideration. Thank you. Look how happy she is! Although your petition would be better received if you also had the support of another well-placed acquaintance. We gotta go talk to Four Cheese! Why, Master Fortuno, of course. He can hardly ignore an earnest request from his dear children's most treasured comrades. I was hesitant to approach him directly, but there's no denying that having Master Fortuno on our side would tip the balance in our favor. Very well, we will pay a visit to the Levier estate and plead our case. One last thing before you go. I would consider it a personal favor if you might share with me the discoveries you make in the void. I'm your favorite streamer, Femro. Thank you. Papa Fano? What? First we had Alpha Say and Alano. Now we have Papa Fano. My appetite for knowledge is every bit as insatiable as yours, I'd wager. So if you could see your way to indulging an old man's curiosity. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to get the giggles. Of course, Scholark. We'll be sure to pass on any revelations. You know what? I do. Dad, was I simping yesterday? He was like... I know, I got a cat girl behind me. House of Levy, your butler. You know I can just walk inside, right? See, I got my girl here. We're chill. I have the run of the place. Don't you know? Ah, Mr. Pisces, Mr. C. Shola, how may I be of service? We've come to speak with Master Fortuno. Is he home by any chance? Yes, the master is in residence. I shall inform him that he has guests. He better be nice. We went through a lot in those raids together. He better be nice to me. I would rather see his wife. Well, well. Emiliance would invite you inside for some tea, but I assume this is not a social visit. You have some matter of import to discuss? Then pray proceed. You have my full attention. Oh, he's being nice. He's being polite. Yeah, I have some VIP into the bedroom. I did say I was going to steal his wife. I stole his kids. I'll steal his wife too. Well, I suppose I should praise you for following the proper protocols this time around. Am I eating my hair? Yes. Scholark Montesjane expressed much the same sentiment. I assure you, we'll not attempt to circumvent the forum's authority again, unless it's absolutely necessary, of course. Of course. They absolutely have one of those chairs in the bedroom. I can feel that in my soul. You do understand that the restricted archives are restricted for good reason, yes? If no pressing need exists, then why risk the consequences of employing this forbidden knowledge? Okay, you don't understand. Her true love is on the other side. Like, oh yeah, for a brother who misses his sister. She was his guardian and his friend, a selfless hero who crossed the rift between worlds to save her homeland from horror and suffering. But the brother has given up on thoughts of reunion. He spends his efforts elsewhere, watching over a people, yet healing from the flames of final days. Loyal to his duty, yet betraying the longing in his heart. 'Tis no vital mission, perhaps, reuniting these siblings, but it feels a worthy cause to pursue all the same. As one who feared losing his own loved ones and spent years in research to prevent it, surely you appreciate how painful such separation must be. Oh, yeah, hit him in the pain points. Get him right in the guilt. Bam. Reflections are still very much a mystery to us. Offering to share your experiences in the first should constitute a fair exchange for our cooperation. Okay, look at that. We made a deal. Do not celebrate just yet. The forum must still be convinced. I will add your request to the list of today's deliberations and deliver the decision to you at the Baldezian Annex. They did a number in a good way. So, knowing, like, I didn't really pay too close of attention to the Elezen because, like, the main graphics update happened after I started playing, but I was still in A Realm Reborn. So, Fimros won big. Elezen won big. That's good to hear. This time. The graphics updates made him super hot. He'd probably be easier to hate if he was not super hot. They went from Play-Doh to whatever Estinian has. Yo, I started playing this game at the perfect time. People are really like, I think it's too late to start playing this game. No, no. Oh, serious business? Oh, no. So what did the forum decide? To put it bluntly, Master Matoya has burned some bridges here in Charlian and salted the earth for good measure. When it became clear that her student was the petitioner in question, well, no few members voiced their discontent. Then the chamber was reminded, in no uncertain terms, I might add, of the incredible debt we owe to you and your companions. The slow look at Fortunau. Oh, that served to silence the grumbles and stiffen a few spines, and it was agreed that allowing you entry into the archives was the least we could do in return. She's shocked! That's wonderful news. Thank you both for speaking on our behalf. Yes, well, as I'm sure you're aware, this permission was not extended lightly. Forbidden knowledge is to be treated with the utmost caution, and there will be repercussions if not. He's threatening us. I know, it's never too late to start. I also avoided spoilers. For the most part. For the most part. Some spoilers, they're super minor, but they're really difficult to avoid. Like how hot Estinian is, and the existence, I can't talk. The existence of Bob. Yes, okay, yes. Just don't watch Wicked and you'll be fine. Oh, Jonathan Bailey, why do you do this to us? I wish you well in your endeavor and I bid you good day. Ever the same, that one. Uncompromising? Aye, but that very stoicism is exactly what Charlian needed to guide it through not one, but two exoduses. Exodi. You could always play in another language. Don't play in English and you'll be fine. That went rather well, I think. As a child, I dreamed up any number of schemes for getting my hands on those forbidden tomes, and now I can simply walk through the door. Our focus will be on finding House Demir's research notes, of course, but the thought of so much knowledge at my disposal has me feeling a little giddy. Voice cutscenes? Nah, read everything. We have a big enough problem with people not reading, so... Oh, you knew that Xeno survived to be an Endwalker? So I still don't like the ending of Storeblood? Yeah, thankfully I didn't know. Yeah, I feel like even if I didn't recognize Jonathan Bailey's voice, I would have put it together pretty quickly. People read, but they don't comprehend. So what may be, that's like a muscle you have to work, right? Like reading comprehension. So you have to do a lot of reading and not necessarily like reading with your eyes. Like I listen to audiobooks and I dissect the information like the same way as if I'm reading on paper. But you have to be working that muscle, and people don't read books. They barely read the video games that they're playing. So... Or even if they're watching TV, like they're barely getting the message that's going on. And I feel like the way streaming has kind of like structured how episodes are put out, like also contributes to like how people want like the messages to be very overt, not subtle, obvious, like no critical thinking at all. So there are things that the story is telling us, right? Like it's telling us without telling us. You know what I mean? Like yesterday during the raids, when La Habrea says that even though what's-his-face has a piece of Eric Thonios' soul, it's not Eric Thonios. So I was like, by extension, even though we have a shard of Azim's soul, we are not Azim. And we are free to be different. We may be, you know, we may have similarities, but we're still a different person. There's a lot of showing and telling with the MSQ. But even then, the comprehension is bad. I wish it wasn't like, hey guys, this guy is evil. Gotta put the evil music behind him so people understand. Yeah, staying off of Final Fantasy XIV social media definitely helped me avoid spoilers, so I get you there. We finally got on content the week before Endwalker came out. Ugh, Fandaniel and Ammon. Yes. Like, I had to sequester myself, be super, super careful about things so that I wouldn't get spoilers. Okay, we do have the ad break coming up. So, everyone, get up, stretch, hydrate, grab a blanket. That's what I'm going to do. My feet are cold. I want a blanket around me. Grab a snack, stretch, all those things. I will be right back. Okay, I would like you all to see what I got. I took my son's shark tail blanket thing. And yeah, I'll put my feet in there. I'm gonna be warm. It's cold. Now we're waiting for the next patch and FanFest to watch the teaser together with the new class. Oh yeah, with his shirts, he's gonna have hints. I'm really excited for that. Hopefully I can watch without being too super spoiled. Like, I'll at least be a couple months into Dawn Trail at that point. Should I just plow through MSQ? I don't know. I guess we'll see what the vibe is. Because there's also other games that I need to play. Final Fantasy 16. Finishing Final Fantasy 1. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Who said that? You ordered the anti-facial tracking lenses? They work? That's so cool. Yes, all the Final Fantasies. We must play them all. Your raid leader wasn't a fan of Dawn Trail. I don't know what to say. I know that's a terrible cough. I should probably go to the doctor. You'll be heading directly to the archives from here, I presume. You presume correctly. Skill issue. Then you'll want to speak with the index page when you arrive. It's been instructed to grant you access to the restricted section. Excellent. Once again, we thank you for all your help. Oh, it was my pleasure, believe me. May you find the knowledge you seek. Shall we? Escorting. I like the escorting because it's like, you know, in Final Fantasy VIII when everyone follows you around. That makes me so happy. Like Harry Potter, but these people aren't bigots. Or they are, kinda, aren't they? They were. They were very xenophobic. The escorting in the Levs can rot. It can go to hell. Those quests can die. I hate them. Oh yes, the Astrologian quest antagonists. Hell no. Hell, what an asshole. Let me fist fight that guy. Discuss Numenon. To think the set of instructions I laughingly imagined may actually exist but yalms away from where you found me napping. If I had known Ozadal the Third's exploit sooner, I could well have saved myself days of research. Even a children's book might have pointed me in the right direction. To achieve the impossible, one must need to be flexible of mind and look beyond conventional wisdom. A lesson I had already learned, but clearly not taken to heart. Let that be a lesson to us. Astro's so good. I loved the Astro quests. Loved. Fantastic. Archon Shola and guest identified. Do you wish to proceed into the restricted archives? Yep. Follow me if you would. Watch your step. And please note that the use of naked flames is discouraged. What about clothed flames? Cutscene? Cutscene? The musical callback to Google Library. Yes, please.
If House Damia's notes are to be found anywhere, it will be here. Let us begin.
Okay, while they look around though, I'm gonna yap. Hopefully. Give us a second. That was it? That was it? We paused for everything? What, emote only for that? Okay, I wish I would have got to experience old Astro, but like this is the healer I'm most comfortable with. The only one I have like actually put any playtime into is Scholar, but I'm not very high level in it, but I really like Astro. The shortest emote only in existence, Untitled Journal. Today, in a world not my own, I met the most beautiful void-born creature. She was so unlike her ravenous brethren, eyes blazing not with hunger but trembling like a candle's flame, threatening to flicker out at any moment. This sounds like some shit from AO3. Untitled Goldsmith. Is this a Manderville? I wonder if she is even the proper word. Such distinctions seem inconsequential, insignificant either. Yo, this Goldsmith gets it. What even is gender? All that matters is the love I feel for this exquisite, transcendent being. It is AO3. AO what? Though you're tempted to read more, this does not seem to be the volume you're seeking. It's the volume I'm seeking. Read more. I want to see. I want to see where that's going. Don't you? Astro's the pure healer. Or you could flip Umbra and become a shield healer instead. Yes, you can kind of tell. Like, it was supposed to be the in-between. So there was a pure healer, White Mage. There was a shield healer, Scholar. And Astro was supposed to be the middle ground. But then they added another shield healer, and they were like, eh. Amazing. What a bummer. My friends always say the best healer DPS tank is the one you're most used to. Screw those stats or data. Oh, the one you're most used to. Screw the stats and data. If you're not a good White Mage, Astro, Sage, or Scholar, you'll not be the best healer. In the year 1564 of the 6th Astral Era, the Almaja summoned Ifrit, their patron god. Accounts describe the being as gigantic, lizard-like being with a potent command of fire-aspected magics. If we consider that primal summoning is an act fueled by faith and prayer, it's unsurprising, if not expected, that the resulting deiform entity should manifest the appearance and powers with which it is attributed by its worshippers. What then might emerge from the ether should one who believes in an almighty omniscience attempt the same ritual? Would the Scholar himself grace us with his presence? Some other embodiment of divine sagacity? Would this man-made god truly be all-knowing? And if it were, whence would such knowledge arise? I myself have many questions concerning the nature of the ancient world. With no spell to transport me back to the days of old, could I instead summon a being possessed of encyclopedic wisdom of every age? Yet with no means to verify its pronouncements, how could one be certain they were true? Though your mind spins with the possibilities discussed therein, this does not seem to be the volume you're seeking. These books are great. I love these quests. I want to read more. Screw MSQ. Where's the smut? Play whichever you're having the most fun at and screw those better this or better that. There's not really a meta in the way that like other games have here. Like, so when people are like, Astro, like, it's fine. So, but also like some people will be like, don't be a slave to meta. And it's like just understanding how your job works. So obviously a non-shield healer, a pure healer is going to complement a shield healer better. But unless you're like raiding, it's not like the end of the world. That's why I'm not a good melee? With the exception of Reaper, Dragoon, and Viper? So you are a good melee. That's why I stay on Paladin and Dragoon. If you're good at them, you're good at them. And like, I have like ones where I can be flexible, and I'm trying to make sure like I can be flexible within roles. I would like to either go back on Scholar a bit or dive into Sage so that I can have 2 healers that I can do. And then any tank I can be just fine. Well, maybe not. Paladin gets a little in the weeds just because of like it's really button heavy, and I'm on controller. So it gets a little complicated. I liked White Mage for what I played of it, but I'm excited to try other classes. Yes, find your niche, find what you have fun with. The point's to have fun. Like, that's what people forget, the fun part, exactly. Like, it's okay to have fun. Sage is really fun and different from other healers, but my absolute best is White Mage. Yeah, whatever, like you said, whatever the one that you have the most fun playing, that is the best. Paladin isn't button heavy, it's warrior that's button light. Shh, shh, don't tell me that. Ninja, monk, and samurai are my kryptonite. Samurai's got a lot going on. This is why I do my Wheel of Fate, to improve my skills. That's smart. I want to have flexibility, but also like I'm going to be the first to admit when like I struggle with a role or a job. But that's kind of why I wanted to do Red Mage during the raids, to get a little more practical experience with it. So it was good, and it worked out, I think. The following pages detail an advanced method for manipulating rift-spanning apertures as devised by Nuashan, the 9th patriarch of the House Daemir. We present these research notes to the faculty of Charlene's Studium as both a token of our friendship and an expression of our boundless admiration. You appear to have located the forbidden volume you seek. Yishola will need to make the final confirmation. I want to read the smut. Let me read the smut. Have something you'd like to show me, do you? My apologies, I flipped open but a single book and was completely absorbed by its contents. So she's allowed to sit and read a book, but I'm not? This game sucks. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. I have seen The Boy and the Dragon Gay. Google has the smuts. Let's go back. Well done, Pisces. I think you may have found our prize. I think this is going to be voiced. I have a feeling.
Yes, the ether signature is unmistakable. I've felt the traces of House Daemir's resonance many times at the Great Work. Time to see what all the fuss was about.
Indeed. Can you get that as a scholar's book? I feel like that would be cool. Or a summoner, whatever. Oh, that looks familiar.
Among the ranks of the Void Sent, there exist entities with the power to call forth their brethren from beyond. The species known as Atomos, however, is uniquely prodigious in this regard. From its distended maw, it can expel an endless procession of void-born creatures. A talent which sorely tested the Radiant Host in its battles against these abominations. Surmising that the entity itself was acting as a void gate, we endeavored to capture a small specimen and subsequently examine its physiological structure. Our findings reveal that the Atomos had absorbed a planar fissure into its own flesh, which it could expand at will into a functioning gate. Upon further analysis, we identified an ethereal wave pattern emitted during this process. A pattern we were able to emulate by passing crystal-stored ether through a specially designed prism. We proceeded to embed said prism into an arcane simulacrum, thus completing what we have dubbed our artificial atoms.
Whoa. Okay.
How could I have been so blind to the possibilities? This species, not to mention its ability to summon void scent, has been discussed among academics for years now. Just before the advent of the 7th Umbral Calamity, we received reports of Atomos sightings from every corner of Eorzea. Surely you've at least heard the tales.
Was that when monsters were spawning in like Ul'dah and stuff?
House Daemir went and built a mock Atomos of their very own. I'm not surprised the Archons consigned their work to a restricted archive. It was no easy task, but at last we've unearthed the volume we've been searching for. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to stay longer. See what other forbidden titles might be lurking on these shelves. Ah, but that would be abusing the very special privilege we've been granted now, wouldn't it? Better not.
I won't tell if you won't tell. So it's locked forever and I never get to go back? Sad. All the in-lore smut talk reminded you of always looking for the lusty Argonian maid in Skyrim. As much as I would love to start crafting the Atomos, I'm afraid this is far outside my field of expertise. Fortunately, we know a Hannish alchemist who would be delighted to involve herself in our House Daemir project. Our business here is concluded for the moment. Please pass our regards to the forum. Your message will be conveyed. Should you wish to indulge in more forbidden literature, I will be here. Patron mode disabled. Security mode engaged. Yeah, we were doing the fates for the Atmas, yeah. Fortunately. Can I go back? If anyone can help us, Nadana can. I say we return to Thabner and look for her at the Great Work. The NPC was of House Daemir? Really? Congratulations on locating the object of your search. Please move along. Let me in! Let me in! Oh, rude. He said he was an alchemist at Razat Han. That just sailed over my head. Little details that come back, right? Whee! How could I have been blind to the possibilities? Says a blind woman. That definitely was a choice. Yishola tells me you are pursuing a most fascinating study and that you want me to be a part of it. I have no doubt you'll be interested. This research log should speak for itself. They forget she's blind so often, I'm not even sure she's blind. Yeah, she just took a Fanta and changed her eye color. Will it now? By the sisters, this is the mark of House Daemir. I never even knew such a work existed. few should. It was sequestered in Numenon's restricted archives, after all. It was? But that means every word within is forbidden knowledge. A forbidden tome filled with forbidden research, and you put it right into my unsuspecting hand? I can hardly wait to read it! It probably was a translation error, to be honest. This game has localization problems, let's be real. Thank you for the reminder. Everybody hydrate, please. Nadana deserves all the head pats. To think that Daimir were developing such marvelous techniques so long ago. How many innovations have been lost over the centuries, I wonder? Enterprise engage. Yes, so like it definitely has some good localization jokes for sure. Just there's little things where you're like, really? Like for example, that original, what is it, the minion, Moonbreeda's minion. Apothecary Diaries? I need to play that. Now that you've glanced over the notes, what say you to helping us build a mock Atomos? I kind of want to give up on streaming Final Fantasy 13, but set the PS3 up back to my TV and like make that like my cozy chill time game. It's an anime. Okay. I do need anime to watch, so we'll do Apothecary Diaries. What's the other one? Delicious in Dungeon or something like that. I have to write it down or I'll forget. Delicious in Dungeon, yes, okay. That's what it's called. Delicious in Dungeon. I love Frieren. You ran back? That's one that's on my list that I want to watch. I've heard great things. Frieren season 2. Ooh, are we watching it? Should it be a we thing? Cause I will put it on in the Discord and everyone can join me in watching it. Cause like I can cast to my TV and then we can all watch together. I'm excited for Frieren's. It's out now. Frieren's so good. I say yes 1,000 times yes. It should be D&D, right? Work on a Daimir project that had even the redoubtable scholars of Charlian trembling in their sandals. No alchemist of the great work could resist. You are a woman after my own heart. I love her. Oh, I suppose I should ask, what do you mean to do with this big mouth simulacrum once we've built it? Oh, you know, just enter the void. So there's a secret void gate, and it's sealed in the ruins at the bottom of the bounty? Today is a day of revelations indeed. If the purpose of our man-made Atomos is to expand this hidden portal, then I will need to see it for myself, I think. Manipulating rift-spanning apertures is not the sort of thing you want to attempt without first taking into account every single factor. Vor. Then by all means, accompany us to the vault. I plan to lead us back there shortly, once we finish gathering the components I require. Chocobo guy just chilling. Chocobos. Charlene's markets provide the raw aquamarine and pure water crystals. But I might need help obtaining a small quantity of astrally infused water. For such a liquid, you need to go no further than the Fount of Maya. The ascetics of old once favored the place for their meditations, and the water which pools there now is known to enliven the flow of ether. That sounds perfect. If you would be so kind as to fill a flask at the pool, I will petition Freetra to join us. The idea I have in mind won't amount to much without his authority to command the Void Gate. Shall we be about it then? We meet back here anon. Kugne. Kugne! See, this is... Okay, Chicabo is just me being a jackass, but... Sometimes you can't trust the voice either, so unless it's someone's name or something really important, like culturally, like if we mispronounce it, it's not. Urianger said astrologian. I'm sorry. I refuse. It's astrologian. I refuse to call it astrologian. I don't care. Kate Sith. Kate Sith is particularly egregious because that's like a real, you know, culturally significant thing that we're just mispronouncing. Yeah, it's Celtic. It's got like a lot of Final Fantasy references, you know, our world mythology, like the dragons, Scat Hatch. I'm gonna be in trouble. Also, I raise you Rugadin. This is my Fimru. Hello? Coochie Lane. Big disagree. I believe it's pronounced cat she. You heard me. Every time I see that world, I'm like, oh yes, Coochie Lane. But in Rebirth, like the voice actor who I believe, like he says, I am Kate Sith. So then it was like, all right, the debate's over, but you know, Cat she. When we played Final Fantasy VII, like, you know, back in the day, we just called him cat shit because no one liked him. I have a very different opinion of Kate Sith now. Yeah, they're derived from existing mythologies and other fantasy realms, like Ifrit, Shiva, Ixion. Yeah, like Odin being a mainstay always makes me happy. Oh, okay, Pookie's here. The boy Murad was glad to hear the news of the Foundation. It means a new life for him and his sister. Look at you, caring for the children. This is why we love you. Head pats for you. And smoochies. Do you have that flask for me? Yes, this should suffice. Thank you, Pisces. Piety. Well, I don't think I had like a lot of skill speed. I didn't grab any spell speed. Cuchulainn or Cuhelen? Cuchulainn. Yeah, that's probably more accurate. You don't have the points for Estinian? Let me. Oh, I don't have it open. I have unlimited points. I get to do what I want. You beat me to it! Thank you. Oh, Lunar Envoy's accessories. Ooh, fancy. Look who I came across. Estinian seemed in need of diversion, and we in turn may have need of his lance. I have need of his lance. What you mean? Right then, now our little party is assembled. Let us make our way to the ruins. It's Cuchulainn. Will we have need of Matia's boat again? Not this time. Once Yuchola informed me of our destination, I arranged for a vessel to be made ready at Akyali. It was spelled with a Q. Your Excellency is ever the gracious host. Shall we? So you pronounce it like that still? Okay, so another one is, I will type out this word. Okay, so it is accepted to pronounce it as axolotl, but it's more accurate because, like, that's not an English word, right? It's more accurate to say axolotl. It's using some sounds that, like, don't really exist in English. So I taught my... So, like, it's westernized and people will pronounce it axolotl, but I taught my kids, like, we looked it up on YouTube so we could pronounce it correctly. But then almost everyone says axolotl, so... Hey. Whoa. I hate when the camera does that. We should try for the mount. It's a loan word. Yeah. So there are those. Like we borrow words from other languages and then just pronounce it differently. Completely differently with our own pronunciation rules. You get it for clearing P12S? You want to get into savages right now? Am I ready for savage? The ship is yours to command. Are we thinking mine or are we thinking just doing it? Our thanks. We set sail at once. I remember hearing about the drama because that drama was still very loud when I started playing. Oh, this is exciting. Azadal's legacy. To see the truth of a legend with mine own eyes. All aboard for the treasure vault. Yes. Okay, so let's talk about that drama because that goes back to what I was talking about earlier with like the casuals versus sweaty raiders argument when there's not really a versus thing. It's what shall we say? It's just the ecosystem of the game. Athena Savage Phase 2 always makes me giggle. Uh-oh. We might have to learn some mechanics, even fully unsynced with a party. You don't see them telling the Japanese. Okay, so I think part of that is like with the borrowed words in English is like there's a little bit of do I want to get into that conversation? Pandemonium was notorious for being a static killer. I heard Alexander was. I was reading about that. So the casuals versus sweaty raiders. There's not an actual versus there. So if they put this like desirable reward in difficult content, then that gives the people who, you know, suffer in those raids like some kind of incentive. Okay, I'm gonna make some money off of this cute thing. And then the people who don't want to raid, they have the ability to just buy it off of somebody, right? Even though it's expensive. But like at the same time, like if you don't want to raid, like say you just wanted to craft, right? Like you can make money making all the gear. You can make all the raid food. You can do all that stuff to support the raiders who then go in and go farm that cute mount. And then you can buy it with that money. Like it's an ecosystem, like it's a back and forth, like everyone benefits. But being like, they shouldn't give cute stuff. They shouldn't lock cute stuff behind hard content. People who like cute stuff can do hard content too. Like just because someone likes to do hard content doesn't mean they only want to look like, I don't know, generic player who wears like, you know, they all wear black and they all look angry, you know? Did that come out right? I don't know. Like there's, you know, they're just a sweaty raider. Like, no, like maybe they want to look cute too and they want something to grind for. Male Ara phase 2 with ultimate weapon in Limsa AFK. Yes, you knew exactly what I was talking about. I didn't want to call out any male Aras out there, but you know, there's a stereotype, you know what I'm saying? But they're not all like that. Like Luna, cute as can be, always like dressed to the nines in her glam plates, and she's out there like suffering in raids. Suffering, but like kicking ass. Silas is now able to do front lines. This is great news. I literally only did Uwu because I wanted the cool blue black mage weapon. I want to do Uwu. There are creeps everywhere. This is true. This is true. And there are creeps who are casual too. They're at the clubs doing whatever and they're actually a creep. So it's not limited to like what you play in the content. Like there's no reason we can't all get along. I did Frontlines on Monk for the first time on him and did pretty good. Man, I love Frontlines.
But I never dreamed such a treasure lay hidden in the depths of the bounty.
People don't play male aura because of a dumb stereotype? That's lame. Not playing what you want because of a stereotype is, I don't know, it's stinky vibes. You should have fun in the game. Just because some stinky person had to be a poopy head, you shouldn't restrict your own fun based on that. Okay. The ruins were impressive, but I never dreamed such treasure. Okay, yes.
It may have been helpful to know this device existed, Your Excellency.
She's calling him out.
My apologies. The gate was a secret I shared with none but my closest advisors. I feared for what might happen should those with ill intentions learn of its existence.
What is it you're doing now?
Crystal girl shit. Don't question it.
There's something I wish to verify. The NOAA reports claim that a short stint into the void carries little risk of etheric imbalance. Should one suffer an injury, however, or if one's expedition drags on longer than intended, that risk becomes significantly greater. Graha theorized that a warding scale would confer protection from the void's corrupting influence. But I would prefer to test that hypothesis before we set foot in the 13th ourselves.
So, this is an experiment of sorts.
Yes, an experiment. Tell me, how would you go about testing the efficacy of the warding scale?
Me? Throw me in there. I'm sorry, I have to. I was gonna say, might as well go myself, but I'm gonna say nothing and look meaningful at Estinian.
What? Why are you looking at me like that? Surely you'd not expect me to wriggle through that tiny portal.
We needn't attempt anything so drastic. A small familiar should serve well enough. Now, a lowly imp can navigate a fissure, no matter how narrow. Which means an arcane entity of similar stature should be able to manage the same. I hadn't wanted it to come to this, but no other familiars will do, I'm afraid.
I mislike the sound of that. What manner of fiend does she mean to summon?
From ocean rise and cloudbank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born.
Water, froth and foam!
Did she just have a magical girl moment? Hydrate? Well, it is a good good time to hydrate.
Your arms. I fear she's been possessed.
Oh, come now. That was adorable.
They're too cute to send in there. Is she embarrassed?
Though not my first choice. These familiars I conceived of as a child have the best chance of fitting through the gate. I wish my younger self had considered a more dignified ending to the creation ritual.
No, it was perfect.
In any case, these two should serve us well. This one will bear a warding scale.
So we have the experiment and then the
when
control.
When return from the 13th, we can observe how the talisman, or absence thereof, has affected the progress of the Void's corruption. If I could impose upon you to open the gate. Your Excellency?
Yes, of course.
We should also be wary of void scent slipping through while we conduct our experiment. Oh, are you volunteering to join the Nixies? I could shrink you down, you know. Let us begin, shall we? Nixies, into the void.
I struggle to picture Yshul as a little girl. Easier to believe she sprang fully formed from one of Master Matoya's cauldrons. All right. We need to wait for a time to ensure meaningful result. Be patient and keep watch for any intruders. Sister, save me. I will never see Yshul the same way again. Froth and foam indeed. She's been possessed. Yes, magical girl Yshul, that was wonderful. She begs you to forget everything you saw. This game's so silly. That's okay. It's Estinian's fault. Vritra was in shock. Boys?
I think we've waited long enough.
All right, let's go, I guess. Sheesh.
Nixies, return to my side.
Ooh, it looks like Slime Rancher when you get like the tars.
Thank you, little one. You did well.
Poor thing. Its essence has been irrevocably warped.
We're out of time. I must reseal the void gate.
Ugh.
They're coming through!
In the name of Alzadal III, I bar this door unto the void.
I'm not very intimidating with my tarot cards.
Well, that was a sharp lesson in the dangers of void gates.
And what of our experiment? I'd say the results speak for themselves.
The unprotected Nixie has suffered extensive etheric corruption. As Nidana observed, it's well on its way to becoming a void scent. The one merged with the talisman, however, appears unaffected. I sense no changes to its equilibrium. Rest now, little ones.
Graha's theory was correct then.
So it would seem. But while our second familiar was untouched by void energies, the talisman itself shows signs of degradation. It
Okay,
was,
so
of
there's a
course,
time limit.
Originally designed to shield the soul from primal tempering. It stands to reason that etheric corruption of a different sort would affect it differently. We may need to modify the warding scale's design to account for the 13th's uniquely unstable ether.
You've said much of the Void's instability, but my imagination fails me. What manner of place is this broken world?
Ah, my apologies. I forget that not all of us spend our days sequestered in dusty archives. The 13th is a reflection of the source that was drowned in a flood of darkness. In Emmett Selk's own words, this tragedy was a result of the Ascians' attempts to force a rejoining. They erred in their haste, and made of that world a useless void. You remember Unakalhai, the unusual
Ukulele?
child we
Yes.
met during our troubles with the Warring Triad. He explained the fate of the 13th thus. The champions of that ill-fated world used the stone known as Auracite to contain the power of primals. But those self-same heroes were gradually corrupted by the Auracite's bleeding energies, transforming into fiends with an endless hunger for ether. By the time anyone thought to oppose them, Light's strength had grown too feeble, and the balance of the 13th tipped into eternal darkness. It was Elidibus, as I recall, who rescued Unakalhai's spirit from his final battlefield. But I wonder if there were others whom the emissary saved from oblivion.
The barmaid at the Wandering Stairs. Wait, do we get to talk to her again?
The server, Ciela, wasn't it? And you say she was another of Elidibus's pawns?
Oh, a little pussy.
I see. So Ciela, or rather Silva, was beguiled by the same dreams of heroism as Unakalhai. And what of your own experience? Will you tell us of what you observed during Noah's expedition? I can picture it now. The sunless, Stygian expanse, infested with legions of ether-starved monstrosities. A void in every sense of the word.
What you have described in such lurid detail is exactly why I hesitate to encourage you.
Worry not, great Vritra. Our journey into the 13th is but the first leg of a longer voyage.
It is?
A voyage that shall lead us to other reflections, to new mysteries and discoveries. And I mean to be there every step of the way.
Ah. That's them telling us about
the warding talisman.
the further expansions, I'm assuming.
Then I can begin work on constructing an artificial Atomos. Or I could if I had the relevant manuals to hand. Might I be so bold as to request access to the Satrap's family archives?
Oh, he doesn't want to say yes. He's scared.
Your
You look
Excellency?
sad.
Oh, yes. That can be arranged. I will speak to my officials upon our return.
We will see you back in the city then.
Oh. I swear I'm going to try to get a chair this weekend. Creak, creak. Okay, this probably doesn't really matter too much. Okay, stay safe in the cold. See you when you get back. Seeing the Void's terrors firsthand was an experience, but I doubt fear of such creatures is at the root of Reach's hesitation. Once Nadana succeeds in replicating the Mach Atomos, this door into the 13th will be ours to open. Did I miss one? It looked like I missed one. Nope? Okay. Will you be crossing the threshold alongside us? I realize this is more my endeavor than yours. To be honest, I have no interest in visiting the Void myself. Might we discuss this later? There's something I must do first. Okay. Why does everyone insist upon being so secretive? I at least had good reason for not wanting to explain my Nixie ritual. Shall we proceed with our other preparations then? As we saw, the warding scale can be effective at protecting the bearer from the other sources of etheric corruption. Nevertheless, the talisman's durability will need to be improved if it's to withstand the Void's influence for a prolonged length of time. And I think that's a problem we can address without involving the brilliant but busy alchemist who created it. Who do we know who excels at this kind of structural augmentation? What of Garland Ironworks then? They may have an engineer free to assist us. Please, please be Nero. As I recall, Sid himself is no stranger to the Void and its volatile energies. The pop quizzes, I don't want to answer them. With his experienced hand at the helm, I have every confidence that the ironworks can strengthen the warding scale. Nero! Nero! Come, let us visit their operation in Waller's Reach and commission their best and brightest. Nero! Nero! Oh, cool. Free teleport. Yes. So, we... Oh, it's been so long. I miss Omega. All right, so we have the outbreak coming up. So you know what that means. Stretch, hydrate, grab a snack, bio break. I love the free cutscene teleport. Saves me some money. Okay, and we will be right back. Big fat tacos? Where? Welcome back. I love tacos. I'm already thinking about lunch. Let's see. It's 11. You know what sounds good? Freaking Chipotle. Pisces, what brings you to the Ironworks? We have a commission for you and your president, actually, assuming he is available. Master Sid, certainly. I'll see if he has a moment free. A bomb-ass tuna sandwich? Thank you, Elsie. Oh, he's having a moment with Nero. I can feel it. They were just together. I know it. I feel it in my soul. A pleasure as always. I hear you have a job for us. Heading into the void to find a lost dragon. That sounds almost pedestrian compared to your last adventure. Honestly, I don't know if you could say anything that would surprise me after meeting on that bloody mess. And they were roommates. Sun-dried tomatoes and Kalamata olives. All right, let's take a look at this talisman of yours. You said there were signs of degradation. It seems some manner of corrosion has set in around a scratch on its surface, much as the void's corruption seeped into Nero through his wounds. In which case, our best bet may be to simply prevent the scale from being damaged in the first place. How might we achieve that? We have a coating agent for strengthening trinkets and the like, but I'd be wary of applying any compound which might upset the scale's delicate alchemical balance. Far safer to dress it in armor. We'll construct a protective casing, one utilizing metal alloys with high ethereal conductivity, so as not to impede the talisman's primary function. A suit of armor, as you said. Nero has compiled data on the 13th, so I'll have him pitch in with the design just to be sure. Where is he? If only it weren't such an ordeal to convince him to follow our safety protocols. I swear, I've never had such a reckless employee. In any case, we may need some time to untangle the particulars. Understandable. We know how busy your schedule is, and the final result will be doubtless worth the wait. The hard part will be ducking Jesse and her constant barrage of demands while we sneak about doing the fun stuff. See? We'll see what we can do. I think we can leave the rest in Sid's capable hands. Let's return to the great work. See how Nadana is getting on with the mock Atomos. What is that? There's probably a dungeon I forgot to do over here or something. No, we're going to do great work. Thanks. Whee!
Ah, hey, Stola. The adjustments are going well, I hope?
Tis a lengthy process, but the end is in sight, yes.
That's wonderful news. I myself had some good fortune searching through the Satrap's private records. What I found was a transaction log dated around the same period as when Al-Zadal's legacy was built. It included a purchase list of highly exclusive alchemical components, and I knew I'd discovered the key to making the artificial atomos. I then visited the High Crucible to commission the materials. After I'd explained my requirements, I was beset by volunteers insisting I allow them to help with the entire project.
They were like, oh, forbidden knowledge? Danger? Sign me up!
The usual reaction to someone forcing open a void gate is to run for the hills. Harnish academics certainly are a different breed.
The alchemists of old were cut from a similar cloth. The unknown held no fear for them. Indeed, they were ever eager to seek new knowledge, regardless of the danger.
And were you not also fearless, heedless even, in your determination?
My sire entered his dormancy before I was hatched. And so it was Ashdaya who kept my eggs safe and warm. It created a bond between us. Even long after I learned to fend for myself, I rarely strayed from her side. She was my guardian, my sister, my dear companion. And not a single day passes that I do not mourn her absence. No matter how deep the darkness, I would not surrender my search. I promised myself the time would come when we would once more take to the skies together. But I am satrap now.
The Radiant Host is here to serve, Your Excellency.
Nabdeen, what is this about?
Sir Estinian told us of your predicament. For centuries you have protected Rads at Han, never showing your true self, hiding behind a curtain and living only in service to the people.
Estinian went behind his back.
Your dedication meant more to us than your deceit, and so did we accept you as our rightful ruler. After all that you have sacrificed for this nation, did you imagine we would begrudge you your heart's desire? We survived the final days. We are a strong and proud people. We, the Radiant Host, will keep Thavnair safe in your absence.
I am grateful for your loyalty and for your encouragement. And yet,
Now you listen to me, Varshan. You are wearing that face, after all. As I have told you before, you are a little brother to us all. And if you are family, then so too is your sister. We are there for you if you need us. But do not ask us to sit by and watch while you abandon a sibling you have ached to rescue for millennia.
We will succeed in opening the way. It is only a matter of time. All you need do is prepare to step through to the other side.
Your Excellency, I wanted to thank you for building the orphanage. It means so much that my sister and I will have a place to be together, safe and happy. And I hope that you and your sister can be together again too.
Oh. To protect them well, you must take heart.
take heart and protect them well. Such were the words I once said to you. And here I stand, failing to live up to them. If my heart is torn, I am fit to protect neither Ashdaya nor Radzatan.
Excuse me. hear something, and Mr. Moonpie came home. What's happening?
My people, I have come to a decision. Vashan will depart Thavne for a time. My dragon self will remain in the palace, but only to conduct the satrap's most essential duties. While I am focused on controlling this vessel, there may be matters that escape my attention. I rely on you, my trusted friends, to watch over one another until I return.
Aww.
Take care and fair fortune, little brother. Many tears would be shed should you come to harm.
I would not dare make you cry.
Look at you. Convincing others to follow their hearts is not my forte. I would have gladly let our more philosophical comrades take the lead had they been here. You surprise me, Estinian. For a lone wolf, you've shown an unusual degree of, shall we say, involvement in helping Vritra reach this conclusion. That lighting was atrocious. Real bad. 'Twas for the greater good. The worm's thundering sighs were keeping his... Thundering sighs or thundering thighs were keeping his citizens awake at night. And had travelers believing the place wrecked by some unnatural storm. It was worse than that. Oh, the lighting indoors sometimes in this game is so bad. What of your own answer then? You seem disinclined to venture into the void. When I was one with Nidhogg, his vengeful thoughts were my thoughts, his endless rage my rage, and the soul-chilling grief he nursed for Ratatosker's death. I would not wish such agony upon a foe, let alone a friend and ally. If there's a chance we can spare Vritra that pain, then I will follow you. It's too hot. No. An unusual crew we have here. Indeed, but perfect for our purpose, I should think. I'd rather not bother the Scions with aught less than a dire threat to the star. Now on to specifics. Unlike the first, where the flood of light was halted before its devastation was complete, the 13th has been utterly subsumed by darkness. My plan as such is to explore the void in stages, withdrawing to safety after each brief foray. 'Twould be more convenient had we had some manner of base camp nearer to the gate itself. One of the palace chambers should serve. Come, let us reconvene outside Megaduda. Okay. Whee! Did I go right past it? Here. I was put up in a guest room in the palace while I waited my audience with Vritra. I expect we'll be given the use of something similar. And so we will require suitable accommodations. Might we make something available for our guests? All the chambers are presently hosting the great mounds of treasure we carried out of the vault. Once the Foundation's activities begin in earnest, however, we can redistribute the trove and make a room or two ready for habitation. Good. Please inform me when you've completed the arrangements. Maybe you could set the cider outside for a couple minutes, and then it'll be, or maybe just a little bit Not too much, because then it'll be too cold. As you heard, we will have you settled in Megaduda in due time. As ever, you are most gracious, Your Excellency. You risk yourselves to aid me in my search for Azdaya. Providing comfortable quarters is the least I can do. I only wish we knew more about our destination. The gods only know how long our explorations might possibly take and what our chances of success might possibly be. Put it in a smaller cup. Succeed or fail, I am grateful to you for convincing me to make the attempt. Like splitting it into cups. On that note, I will return to the great work and lend what help I can to Nadana. If you've preparations to make ere we venture into the 13th, now is the time. All I need is my armor and my lance. Perhaps I'll train with the Radiant Host to pass the time before we depart. You know what this means to me, Pisces, but my purpose need not consume you as well. We are headed to another world. Find what joy you can in the experience, for you are a traveler, an adventurer at heart. This I know. Meanwhile, on the 13th, ooh! Spooky. Okay, that's familiar. All right.
And thus I am returned. To be swallowed, bereft of sandals.
I don't like the sound of that. Well, that's 6.1, isn't it? I think we can get started on the next one. Do, 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 do. Right? We got a little time. We can keep going for a little bit. Ah, excellent timing, Pisces. Just a moment ago, I received word from the Ironworks. They've completed their task and are on their way with the reinforced wording scales. Similarly, our alchemists have also succeeded in creation of artificial atomos. The hordes are so good. All is in readiness for our journey to the void. I have instructed our comrades to gather at the Great Work. Let us head there at once. Oh, I thought it was good. We were gonna have rooms there or something. The song's good. Rods at Hunt at night? Yes. Boop. There you are, Pisces. I present to you the fruits of the alchemist's labor, the artificial atomos. I didn't find the jump puzzle. This song is so much better than Machinations. No more Machinations. Though we've yet to put it to the proof, its ether is practically identical to that of the original. A truly remarkable feat in so short a time. Our alchemists have outdone themselves yet again. Small wonder that they are the pride of Radzahan. Literally anything is better than Machinations. I would express my gratitude to Nadana, but it appears she isn't here. She rushed off after bringing the Atomos to attend to a pressing task, but said that she would return ere we set forth. Which should be shortly after our friends from the Ironworks arrive with the warding scales. Did someone say warding scales? Because it just so happens we have them. Yay, Nero! Right on cue. It is good to see you all again. But for the president himself to attend, keen to bear witness to our little experiment, are you? And now kiss. Sid's boyfriend's here. Yay! Undisclosed means to replace Machinations with a 16 map theme. You know I am. I was there at the Crystal Tower, lest you forget. I wouldn't miss this for the world. You wouldn't mind if we came along to see you off, I hope. It's thanks to these three that we could finish the work so quickly. 'Twas my painstakingly collected data that made the reinforcement possible. The scales will last a good 10 years in the void, with nary a hint of degradation. His forced, awkward smile. As the ones who did the actual reinforcing, we guarantee their quality as well. They'll keep you safe. But enough bragging. Here are the scales. Fake smile is the best expression in the game. I've got through CLL in Bosnia. I didn't get very far in Eureka. We were just talking about that. Like, I'm kind of like, do we do that on stream? Because I want a vest really bad. Moose made me want it, and now I'm like, he worked so hard to get that stinking vest too. I'm like, I don't know if I have that in me. With these, we can search for my sister without fear of corruption. I know not how to repay you. Don't mention it. Midgard's armor came to our rescue in the rift. It's the least we can do to help his children. Not to mention the Final Fantasy XII mounts. Thank you. Oh. Well, my friend, my only regret is that I won't be able to accompany you on this latest grand adventure. You have to go back in there so you can get the last field note you need. I don't think I can get to Dawn Trail if we include, but unless I'm like grinding that off stream, which I don't have a ton of time for. Wait! I have negative time. Nadana, is anything the matter? Endless grind for field notes. Yeah, it's the time that's always the struggle. Before you depart, Your Excellency, there's something we wish to present to you. Will you please come with me? You would not delay us without good cause. Very well. Forgive me, my friends, but I require a moment. Do. Sneak in an extra stream. The grind is real. He's certainly taking his time. What sort of grand present could take so long to receive? I got places to be. The kind that'll help him in the void, I presume. In that godforsaken place. He'll need all the help he can get. But you, of all people, ought to know that, eh? Shrug.
My apologies for keeping you waiting.
Vritra, I presume.
He grew up?
Indeed, this vessel now serves as a host for my eye. I was aware that the alchemists were busy preparing something, but this...
We couldn't well send you on such a perilous mission unprepared, Your Excellency. We spared no effort in crafting the body, and I dare say you'll find it adept at wielding weapons and magics both. 'Twas our intent to present it to you sooner, but we could not bring ourselves to do so, knowing we could yet improve it further. Pray forgive us.
There is naught to forgive. I am grateful for this fine vessel, and shall put it to good use. Again, I ask that you watch over Radzatan in my absence. The dangers we go to face are great and many, and I fear I will be unable to give matters here due attention. And in opening the Void Gate, there is ever risk that Void Scent will find their way into our world.
Rest assured, we are more than prepared.
Oh.
Our soldiers have been training under Master Estinian. On my honor, we will not suffer a single fiend to pass. So, think only of your mission, Vashan. Ah, but seeing as this is a different body, perhaps we should use a different name.
Why?
Nay, Vashan shall suffice. Though I may have thus grown up, I am as ever a little brother to you all.
Stop.
As you say, as you say.
Oh.
Go then, Vashan. And best of luck.
I have something for you as well.
Oh?
While you were gone, Urianger paid us a visit. As you may recall, he joined us on our foray into Alzadal's legacy, in part to conduct research for the Loporrits. Research they were delighted to receive, and which has already inspired them to consider new ways to improve their own treasure vault. As a token of their gratitude, Livingway entrusted a familiar relic to Urianger. Aye, the crystal, which showed the way to Meteon. The Loporrits no longer have need of it, and thus saw fit to return it to us. Harboring the power of light, it could well aid us in our mission in the Void. And who better to bear Heidelin's gift than her chosen champion?
I wasn't ready for the surprise answers.
If there is nothing left to discuss, then let us depart. Our boat awaits us in Akyali.
We're going to the Void, I guess. Hell yeah. That is a whole dragon cosplay. He was cosplaying as a child. The satrap and your fellows have already departed for the vault. Are you ready to set forth? I guess so. Let's roll. Oh, the optional dungeons. We gotta find time for those too. Because we have Alliance raids next week. If they don't die early, they become hot.
Lift the seal.
Oh. Goodness gracious.
In the name of Al-Zadal III, I cast open this door unto the void.
Go.
It's like
Absorb
pulsating.
the void gate.
Nom nom nom. Yeah, you want me to walk into its mouth?
It worked. We should have no trouble passing through a gate of that size.
What can we expect to find after stepping through?
On my previous foray, I emerged in a castle swarming with void scent. I was hopelessly outnumbered and forced to turn back. But together, I am confident we can hold our own. Upon our arrival, let us deal with any hostile entities and secure the area. The command of our mission, I leave in your capable hands. In the event of battle, I shall adapt my tactics to complement your own.
Should we require healing, I can provide it. 'Twould be a welcome change of pace from my recent havoc wreaking.
What?
Take heart, my friends, and have faith. We will brave this broken world and rescue my sister Ajdaya.
A dungeon? So soon? Okay, genuinely, I'm kind of curious. Yashola healing? I would like to see that. Troya, is this a good one? Here I was like, oh, we have a little time. We can get a little stuff in and it's fun. She was a conjurer, wasn't she? So she's getting back to her roots. She cross-classed. You set it to subscriber mode? Whoopsie doodle. There will be several cutscenes after. Maybe we should call it good for right here. Cause I'm gonna be so real. I've got like stuff I gotta do after, but we can start that off when we get back into MSQ after. This is a good stopping point. So what else did we want to do then? We got 20 minutes to kill. Optional dungeon. Those are usually pretty quick to unlock. Those are, I believe, here. PvP. My favorite thing to do. Usually not other people's favorite things. Some people's. You had the worst match? I'm sorry, that stinks. Is it you? You look like you had an optional dungeon. Right? That looks like a dungeon, yeah? It was the new mode. I like that one. Cutting the cheese. Oh, thank goodness you're here. It's absolutely terrible, awful, an emergency of cataclysmic proportions. What is it? I don't know, actually. They didn't say, but doesn't it sound simply dreadful? What I do know is Buildingway has been asking after you. He said if I happen to see you, I should tell you to hurry over to Kedona Knolls with all the haste. Well, what are you standing around here for? Away with you. Cutting the cheese. Yeah, probably there. That would be the best way. No, here. Why did I go to the moon? Whee! I've been to the moon a lot recently, but I just go straight to crafting place. This is how I find out I missed a dungeon in Endwalker. It happens. Oh, the face? Are we going to the creepy ass face? Look at that. What does it mean? We are going to the face. You're here and not a moment too soon. Sorry to call you here so abruptly, but you were the first person who came to mind that might be able to help. Do you recall the domiciles we were planning to build for the evacuation? I don't mean to brag, but they were immaculate, positively perfect. Except, of course, for the ever so small oversight of being 3 times larger than necessary. At least that's what I believed before speaking with Urianger. I learned a lot from him about what we should and shouldn't make of the domiciles, and so I began making changes, small at first, but soon they became much bigger, more drastic. By the end, I swear I was drawing up wholly new plans by the minute. This is called facing your problems. I am in the Heavensward Hildebrand quest, and I am doing those off stream with my husband. But I was too ambitious. The myriad plans I dreamt up overwhelmed our automated construction machine, the Big Cheese. Even as we speak, it's burrowing underground with reckless abandon. If we don't stop it, the domiciles will be the least of our problems. The entire moon is likely to end up looking like a truckle of whole-filled cheese. Delectable, perhaps, but utterly unfit for habitation. We tried going after it ourselves, but the survey team never made it past the security systems down there. At least I don't think so. They've yet to return and aren't answering our communications. I'd rather not resort to brute force, but I can think of no other way and no other person to see the deed done. Would you be willing to go down there and stop the Big Cheese? I would. I would just like to do something really quick. I just realized I need a... Where is it? Of course. Let us stop the Big Cheese, I guess. Thank you. Thank you. Head down to Smileton, and I'll see that you're let in. What? The Big Cheese? Are we doing this? Luna, Val, Flurry. Are we doing the big cheese? Hell yeah. Okay, what should I go in as? Maybe the best composition is not 2 ranged DPS. Perhaps. Maybe. Not fizz ranged anyway. What do I have that I could use? I got to 85 on Reaper. I'm chugging along. It's slow but steady. This might be all I got unless I want to be Red Mage. Why the hell not? Let's be Red Mage. Res Mage for the win. What's the cheesiest class besides Ninja? Blue Mage. Yeah, would it be that big of a deal? No. Yeah, see? Blue Mage, you got me. I haven't played enough Dancer recently. I feel really rusty. You're happy I did this one first? Almost there, but I'm able to do the role quest on Reaper, so let's freaking go. Can still hit your knees. You're the shortest of us. We're the tall squad. Hey, what are we doing? Whee! Did we get teleported? What? What? What in the heck? Okay, hey, you know, we can push buttons. Did we know that was a thing? I didn't. What's a button? Rude. I feel like I cheated because I've already heard this song doing Cosmic Exploration, which is so fun. I'm excited for the new zone. I'm excited to do stuff that's actually on content. So excited. The FOMO has been so real. I am almost free of my struggles. So close. It's used for like it's used for something because I've definitely heard it. It's your favorite Endwalker dungeon? The Luna Tender! Yay! The face! That horrible face! Yes, during red alerts. Thank you. Oh, boss. Okay. Face. That looks like Iron Man. Oh, that's gotta be okay. Okay. And then these ones, so we want to be, yeah? Yay. Wait. I saw too late that I had okay. Face hurts from smiling, so I fucked it up. That's always fun. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Okay, so we don't want to smile, right? Something like that. Get off my lawn. It'll be fine. Oh, somebody had crochet Luna tenders. That's so cute. I may have lied. Yeah, we were not fine. Things were not fine. Things were quite bad, actually. Okay, so we didn't want to be smiling and we needed to be on the other guys, and I got shoved back and then wasn't paying attention, which, you know, happens. I've been known to not pay attention on occasion. I got it. Look at that. Okay. Okay, upside down, so these are gonna flip again. I got a smiley face. I did it! I figured it out! Hooray! The master control from Tron. Are we all alive? Okay. I want to see the crochet Luna tenders, absolutely. That was disorienting. This was like motion sickness the dungeon. You need a G pose here? Cursed. Ah. So the first time I didn't see that I had a debuff, so like I didn't know, I saw too late, so I didn't get to figure out the mechanic, which stinks. But that makes sense. And now I have trauma from jumping off the ledge so many times. During the raids, I'm afraid to use any of those skills. Good times. Anything good? Oh. People tend to get trapped in their hotbar. Oh, not looking at these. Okay, so at some point, like I need to do like the hotbar explainer for, for controller. But also I know people were asking how I, oh gosh, how I changed having like the cast bar really big. Circular saw, that's probably gonna be, oh yeah, look at that. Leap forward. Get away from you. Wah! Oh, no. Right? No. No. Stay away. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna move right over it. Look at that. Yes. Awesome. Then we're gonna jump away because we're safe in here, relatively. Okay, they're gonna do that same shit again, probably. Oh, okay, we're gonna go over here. Our moon housing, that would be cute. They're gonna do... No, come back! I can't hit you! I need to do my thing! There's a labret. Oops. They're doing moon housing next. Are you sure that's true? Moon seems highly unlikely. I read it online. Source, trust me, bro. Raza Hama would be lovely. Oh shit. Okay. This is cool. This is kind of creepy. They're 3D printing this place. What is the trend? Charlian housing? Charlian housing makes sense. The first boss was face. Dang it. Worth it. Okay, we're fine. We're good. The creepy ass face. That was fun. Okay. Angie face! So is this the last one then that we're looking at? I want to live in the first. The problem I foresee with certain housing places that would be lovely. They'd be great to live at. Like if someone made an FC there and then somebody like joined the FC who's a sprout, because you know we tend to like in the game, I'm using the royal we tend to just kind of grab everyone. They would be able to live there. Gather and crafter cities. Those are probably nothing. It's probably fine. Oh God. Oh, this is the big cheese. This boss is the big cheese. Don't stand on that? Is that what that means? I was only half reading it. Right, assembler. I do actually read them. I try to read them really quickly because the names of them can kind of give a hint as to what they do. So like, oh my God. I'll guess. Why did I do that? Well, whatever, we're here. Ow. Ow! Owie! No! Oh no, it's all gone wrong! Because I wasn't looking. Ah! Ah! Okay. It's fine. We're good. Oh, jeez. Bam! I got it. Woo! Woo! Ah! If I like, it cancels your thing so you don't like spin the MP if I like res out from under you, right? I haven't paid enough attention to know. Both Thavner and Charlian have roped off entrances to possible housing districts. Why not both? Show of hands, who's about to get smacked up by the weather? I hope everybody stays warm. Is this a call out? This feels like a call out. Am I shrimping? You'd like the current zone to offer housing? want to be in the current zone. Someday soon. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thin air makes it so it doesn't cost MP. That's a thing? That's a thing? Is that a white mage skill, I'm assuming? That's kind of amazing. So I didn't like ruin your thing in there. Incredible. I need to play white mage more. I need to freaking heal more. That'll be the next thing we start doing, is forcing me to heal during raids. Okay, okay, they get two little, ooh. Ooh. Thank you. I did need the call out for hydrating. I am chronically dehydrated. That hydrate was for chat. We love a free res. It is lemon lime, liquid IV combined with kiwi lime Skittles mix, because when this is full, and the liquid IV being like that watered down, it tastes yuck. Apple cider, you are hydrating. Good job. White mage is the warrior of healing. Yay, look at you. Then we gotta be besties. Immediately shrimps and drink Celsius instead. Never. Thank you. That was a fun dungeon. Fungin. That was a good one. You're back. What happened to the big cheese? I like when they're fun and not like Stone Vigil hard. It's gone? I suppose that's a mite better than the alternative. And you say the survey team is safe? Oh, thank heavens. Smelton was meant to be a paradise, and the big cheese its architect. It was designed to learn what it takes to make people happy and make manifest whatever we could dream up, no matter how seemingly impossible. But I've been unduly fickle, every new plan contradicting the last. I fear my indecisiveness overloaded the big cheese, and it lost sight of what true happiness is. All I wanted to do was make the people of Aetheris happy and look upon their smiling faces. Oh. Warrior is so good. Like, I love Warrior. You still can. Just take your time. Think things through and all will be well. Unga bunga. Swing axe, be hot. You're right. Next time I'll make absolutely sure of my plans before putting them into practice. No more radical changes at the last moment. And now that the final days have been averted, there's no longer a need to rush. I'll be sure to bear in mind so nothing like that happens again. Do we love Warrior? We as in me, I love Warrior. Do you not love Warrior? I'll fight you. Perhaps I'll start with something simple like furniture. Oh, and I can design a new automated system to build them. I'll call it the bigger cheese. They made changes to White Mage lilies. Maybe I didn't look because I don't even have a lily yet. That is so creepy. You have to shit on Warrior. Just for me. All right, I'm gonna go back to the house. And then we'll wrap things up. Sound good? So the plan is tomorrow. The most glazed tank out of all the classes. Leave it alone. I love it so much. You are the warrior of light, not the paladin of light. Hello. Hello. And warrior is the original tank. Final Fantasy I, the original tank. So of course. Oh. Whomst was on the cover of Endwalker? I don't know. My eyes were closed. Paladin of Light has a ring to it. Oh, starting an instance with full lilies and a blood lily. Glorious. Nope, it's a warrior with an axe. Because we were playing it. Warrior number 1 tank, Paladin number 2. Okay, so next week we are doing the Endwalker Alliance raids. So, depending on if we can get to Ether or not, we might move on there. If people are still kind of hogging up all the space with their stinky savage raiding. Just kidding. If we're able to go over there, we'll do that and do a party finder there. If not, y'all can come visit me in my neck of the woods if you'd like to join for that. But it's going to be like first come, first serve. Hopefully people want to come play with us. Come play with me. And then we will continue MSQ probably the week after that. Thank you, Val. So yes, join the Discord if you're not in there. Very fun, very awesome. Alliance raid, are they good? I bet the story is really good. I'm excited. Is that it? Is that everything? Yes, the Tube of You. All the past VODs are on the Tube of You. If you missed a raid, or if you missed, I need to probably redo the thumbnail so people know which raids where. But if you missed like any Endwalker stuff, he'll join us. That's fantastic. Are we doing these minimum eye level? I think we should. I just lurk hard. I am such a lurker in stream, so I get that. Minimum eye level at least. I think it scares people away, but they shouldn't be scared of it. People complain about the game being too easy, but then they're like, minimum eye level. So yes, it will be fun, and we'll continue MSQ the week after that. Good stuff, awesome stuff. If you've been watching on TikTok, the place to be is the purple site, because we have chat there. We have chat mitigations there. Yeah, you played at minimum eye level on release. For this one, there's a certain mechanic that gets skipped and people like to see it. Oh, I'm gonna have to go because my kid's school is calling, so I'm gonna drop that right now. Bye.